Hello everyone. Today we are going to solve a problem. Uh, let's consider for a second that you have a scene that you, on your game, uh, when you build it on your phone, it takes like 1 to 5 seconds to render the scene on your phone. So if you start playing the game, first you see a black screen, and if anyone playing this game, the first expression he or she has on your game a black skin. I don't think it's a good thing. Okay, so we need to fix it. There are two possible ways you can fix that. First of all, you can try to optimize your game, or less calling get component on your AOC method. But sometimes after doing all of that, it still takes a lot of time to render it. Okay, and so I don't think it's a good way to fix it. The you should optimize your game as much as you can, but if it is still not enough, then you have to look for other way. So I have a solution for this other way. You can use a progress bar to load your scene, and Unity has a useful method. You can load your scene asynchronously, and whenever it's loaded, you can show it to your user. So I think it gives the player uh, a better experience. So today I will show you how you can make a progress bar and load your scene asynchronously at the same time, and to make a smoother transition and a smoother player experience. Okay, so let's get to the making the system. First, as you can see, it's an empty project. It has just two scene, one root scene, one game scene. So what we want to do is make a progressor first, and while updating the progress bar, we want to load game scene. Whenever the game scene is loaded, we want to activate it. Okay, so first let's make a UI progress bar. Okay, so first set up our UI and scale it skin size. Oh, not on the game scene, we have to load our root scene first. Okay, let's take a canvas first, then scale it screen size, and take an image. It will hold our progress, anything related to progress. Okay, so holder, progress holder, let's say progress holder, and the middle with give it some offset like 300, and now 200, 200 and 200. It's 100. Okay, okay, 100 works. Then match progress holder. Now take another image. It will take the whole space and name it progress background, and take another image. It will be progress fill image. Okay, now as you can see, it's not showing any option. So first we have to assign an image onto the source image content. Okay, so I have already just a square image, that because I want to make a horizontal bar, that's why. So first let's assign it to source image, and now you can see you have options to like simple, slice till and field, you should go with field. That because we are making a progress bar and we are going horizontal, right? So as you can see, we are not seeing it. That's because we need to change our color first. And if you change your color to this one, and so you see the progress bar is done. So what we have to do is control this value with our script. Okay, so let's create a folder first, folder called scripts, and create a script called progressor manager. Progress bar manager. Okay, so and open it with your like favorite script editor. I'm using Rider, but you can use anything you like uh, Visual Studio or Visual Studio Code. uh, so let's declare a method first, update progress value, and it will take a value. Value. Now I have to clarify one other thing. You can make a progress bar using coroutine update, or any other method, but today I will be using DOTween. Okay, that's because DOTween is easy, and I think it's most simplest way to make a to modify a value to like smoothly. So let me show you first how you can make it. Okay, so DOTween. Oh, you have, if you don't have DOTween on your project, you can just add the free version. Okay, then import it to your project. So DOTween 2, first of all we need the reference for fill image. Okay, public image UI and fill image. First take the fill image to that fill amount. How do I declare it? Forgot. Okay, we are using lambda expressions to make our progress value to go from 0 to whatever value you want. Fill image, fill amount, then declare a value called fill image dot fill amount and go to x, and target value and progress duration. Okay, here progress duration is like a variable. Let me explain. You want to go from 0 to 1, so how much time it will take for you to go from 0 to 1, and this variable will handle that. Okay, so public float here. So let's test it out, like if it works or not. It should work. Okay, then go to your image progress folder and add the progressor manager here. Now assign fill image and give a duration like say 3 seconds, then make it to 0. Okay, now if you play it, it should work. It should go from 0 to 1 within 3 seconds. Yeah, see, it works. It, you can see like it's really easy, just one line of code. Now in our progress bar we also want to show a text, like how much percentage like progress value. Okay, so let's make a text here, and name it progress text. Text, and change the color a bit so you can see properly. This one should auto size 50, and align it properly. It should take the full size of progress bar, and when we want to show it something like 100% or like 10%. So it's empty. And so let's get the reference for our text component. Okay, tmp text, progress text. And we want to update whenever our field amount get updated, so DOTween have a like have a setter, I think, called I don't know, you can see here on update. Okay, now our text should work. Just is simple as that. Okay, first we need to assign our text component. Then if we play now, you see our text is updating, but it's going from 0 to 1, but we want to show it like 1% or 10%, so we have to multiply it 100. Okay, multiply with 100, 100 okay. Also we are saying seeing like is giving us like fractional value, but we just want the integer value. Okay, so cast it to an int. Okay, so right now it will show us from 0 to 100. It should, yeah, it's giving us the value and perfect. Okay, so our progress bar is done. Okay, now uh, we have to handle our scene loading system. Okay, so let's get another script called scene loading manager. And first we need to get the reference of progress bar manager. Okay, public progress bar manager, progress bar. Now let's make a method like public called load scene. Then let's take another one, public will take as a coroutine. So whenever we are calling load scene, we have to reset it first. So fill image dot fill amount to 0 and progress text to empty. Now we are calling the coroutine coroutine. So on coroutine, we want to load our scene, right? Scene, so we have to access scene. Scene manager, no, scene manager, no, yeah, scene manager, I think. Scene manager dot load scene. Yep, we want to load scene asynchronously. Load scene asynchronously. Yep. And also we have to declare a scene name, because it takes a string, and I think also you can load it with build index. I will take a string first, string scene name, and pass it here. Because it's a async operation, we can also take another variable, private async operation, and give it here. So right now, whenever our scene is loaded, it will first we need to make another one. Now we have to like update our progress value, right? So first we want to use a loop, and assumption is done. Whenever scene our target scene is not loaded, we want to update our progress bar value to as operation progress. Yep. And also we need is because coding we have to return return null progress value. So now if we play the scene, also we can first we have to make it. We're not calling for calling from here right now. Okay, we're calling from here, and I'm using a header from DOTween. No, sorry, from Odin inspector. And if anyone doesn't know what Odin inspector is, it's just a collection of headers, and you can do a lot of things with it. But I am using just button, that because I can call my method from editor. You can also use like context menu on Unity default, I think. So okay, now we have to take a first create an empty object called scene loading manager here, and give a scene. What scene you want to load? We want to load this scene. Okay, so let's give it here, and progress bar for progress bar holder. You see a button is because I'm using this header. Okay, so now if we play it, see our scene is loaded, but we didn't see any progress. That because our game scene is just an empty scene, so it doesn't take time to render it. But we need to control it. But we made a progress bar, but we want to see it like smoothly go from 0 to at least go to 90%, then activate our scene. It will make more sense if we just go from 0 to 1 within like 0.001 second. So user not seeing anything. Let's consider like you want to show a cool your company logo or something, and but with this system it's not possible. So I want to give a delay, like say whenever the scene is 90% loaded, I will take over the control to the progress bar. This task I will handle the updating the progress bar with our code. Okay, so let's do it right now. Let's say if progress our async operation dot progress is greater than or equal to 0.9f, and if you can ask like a why 9f, you can ask ChatGPT. I asked ChatGPT, and the guru told me that Unity load all of the objects, assets, and scripts within 90% of the time, and other 10% is just activating the scene. If you want to know more, just go there. You should get the full description, how it works. Okay, so if it goes to like say 90%, we want rather than oh sorry, I forgot. Like say you can handle like say it's already activating the scene, the loaded scene automatically, right? But we want to control that. So first let's this one is calling, and we want to allow activation scene false. So this will do like whenever the game is loaded, we are not activating our game scene. So let me show you how it works. Go to and call here. See, game is loading, but it's not activated. Okay. Now we want our scene to activate whenever we want, right? So whenever scene get 90% progress, and we want to control our progress bar, we just whenever the progress value goes over 0.9, we want to handle how the progress value changing. Okay, so for that we need to make another method here called public void scene loading delay. Okay, let's call it that, and it will it's not just copy it here. hmm and target value, we know the target value is po- target value is 1. Okay, so whatever the current amount is, it should be like 0.85, 0.9. Then we want to handle it from here, so assign our target value var target value to 1. And progress duration, we also want to control our progress, how much delay we want, right? So let's take a variable like says scene delay time here, and assign it here. And if we call it from here, focus manager, let's declare how long it will take, uh, how long we are taking for activating the scene. Public float scene loading delay. So also consider one thing, so when it's loading, but somehow we need a reference like say this progress were gone from 0 to 1, it is already completed, then we need to somehow get a callback. They say the progress bar is 1, now you can load scene. Okay, for that you can assign the script here, but I will take a action progress bar complete. And so for that, DOTween also have another one on complete. Look, this one is just for checking the if the action is null or not. No one is subscribing on the action, that's why. So we to declare action here, public action scene load action. And then on enable we want to assign it to some functions, and on disable plus equal to scene load. And let's copy paste here, okay, minus here, and then we need to declare this method, right? So we can declare from here. So what we want to do is just activate the scene. Here we have to pass like scene load action here. Also you have to do another thing, as you can see in the condition, like if value goes for greater than 0 and 9, so it getting called there. But sometimes it can happen like it called multiple times, but we don't want that. We just want to call it one time, that's all, private. So let's take a variable in scene it's scene load. Also whenever we're loading it, so let's recess it here from false. And if it's not already called, then I'm calling it, and also called, then making it true. Whenever it's called, we also don't want to call this one too, so let's make it to a else. Now our system should work properly. Let's see what happens. Scene loading manager, and go from 0 scene loading delay to, so 5, and our progress bar holder, we want to update our value within like say 0.58. Let's see what happens. Play. See now our scene is loaded, already loaded, but it's not activating. When like progress value goes from 0 to 1, it's got activated. You see now you can see a smooth transition. Okay, you can change the value from here, like say 1 second, or if you don't want the delay, so you can also make it. It's up to you. uh, yeah, see, and the code is like really easy. So our problem is solved. I hope you like this video. I hope. So this is for today, and have a nice day, guys. Bye bye.